their live cast, a bit of them, to sculpt off. The live casting process begins with mixing up silicone, applying it to the face. We remove that from the actor, then that gets filled with plaster, which then creates plaster bust. And then from this stage on, we start the sculpting process. So here we have the character Grip Hook. You see this stuff here, it's called plastiline. So we chop it up and we soften it by putting it into a clay crock pot. Mum was gonna love that. You put on lumps and lumps of clay, build it all up, and then you get your sculpting tools. And basically you have a bit of fun with it. So you create all your lines. Once you're happy with your final sculpture, this gets divided up into 4 parts. Then we're ready for the next part of it. So you might think we're finished, but the process hasn't stopped there. You can't create a realistic looking makeup by putting on a complete mask. It has to be divided up into 4 sections. When it's divided up into 4 sections, they move with the skin, they move with the muscle movements. So if you see an actor who's sad or who's happy, the prosthetic moves in a realistic way. So I'm going to show you what a prosthetic makeup looks like put together. Here's the chin piece. I stick it onto his chin here like that. Here's the forehead piece. Looks a bit weird on here because it's not on an actor, but it kind of gives you the idea. So these are just one colour. What we need to do is we need to bring them alive by painting them. So that happens over here. To paint a goblin mask takes about 3 to 4 days depending on veins, moles, freckles, warts, and then that falls into the creases. You get a realistic looking skin. You may think our goblin looks great now, but he's actually missing something. He's bald and he needs some eyebrows. So come over to the next section. So this is the final process before makeup application, wig making. Every wig is bespoke made for each goblin character. We start off by taking measurements and then we make a lace foundation. Each hair is individually knotted onto the lace, one by one. And then we come to the eyebrows. Similar sort of process whereby we get a sharpened needle, chopped up hair, and each hair is individually inserted one by one. To make a set of goblin eyebrows takes about a day. Depends if you're making bushy eyebrows, wiry eyebrows. They can take a bit longer or they can take a bit less. So now we're ready for the final process, the makeup application. My favourite bit, actually. Hey Bindi.
Hey.
You ready for this?
I am.
Such a pro. So we put the ball cap on first. Now there's a look, isn't it, Bindi? Marvellous. We've got the cowl on, the back of head and the ears. We put the neck on next. And then we put the chin on. And then we put the face. And you can see it moves so well. The sort of silicone just moves like skin. Frown lines, squint, put your tongue out. Naughty goblin. Should we put the wig on?
Yeah.
So the wig is put on and then final touches. So what do we think about that?
Excellent.
Comes alive.
Yeah, it brings it to life when the wig's on, doesn't it?
Yeah.
At least I know what I look like when I'm 100 years old, don't I?
Yeah.
Well, I think that's about it, guys.
Yeah?
That's how you bring a goblin